Let us continue playing Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2. When we last left off, we have what is slowly becoming a fortress of Eldar in the Obsidian Depths. Given that, and given the current timing of things, I'm of the opinion we're going to have to wait until we can get a stronger fleet to deal with this. There's a strong possibility they'll move those fleets out of that system at some stage, but for now, I genuinely cannot do anything about them, which is significantly annoying. We can try and make another fleet, of course. We can actually go up to battle cruisers, start going to the really large ship sizes. In fact, I think actually you might have enough storage space to fit one in. Yes, we could fit. What are you currently? You're a missile orientated one, aren't you? Dauntless 2. Yeah, so we could give you a Nova Cannon battlecruiser, or we could give you the Overlord or Armageddon class ships. Main difference really being the heavy lance batteries versus the increased macro. Oh, actually, they've got plasmas. Okay. Maybe we want an Overlord. Oh, wait, we can't build one here. We only have a small building platform here. Whatever we do, we're going to have to basically build it in the Cadian system and move it across. And since we do have a Mechanicus fleet available, we'll probably do that at some point soon. But honestly, I think we've got to wait for the Eldar here, which means we might end up just doing that Nemesis Terror mission, at least before the urgency gets to level 2. Thankfully, all of our fleets are more or less fully repaired at this stage. Knowing this is our weakest fleet, so we can't do too much with this. Penal World can't be upgraded. Kima Lomas is the one we want to upgrade, but can't quite right this second. Have to wait 3 turns for that. And I think we might just want to build up resources, unless there's something massively urgent we want to do in Cadia. But I think I've looked at these before and I don't really need them, but that's a sector-only bonus. More construction points might be useful, in fairness, but faster naval leaders might actually be a good idea. But then we're not building new fleets right now, are we? Spina's Cardinal World, that increases our bravery, reduces Chaos Threat even further. Chaos Threat currently 1. And also increases renown earnings. Alright, we'll go with that, because it does increase renown earnings. Yeah, we have Cadia fully upgraded as well. Alright, we'll wait one more turn, because we can do that and not have any additional threat happen. The Eldar do not want to move, and I can't say I fully blame them for that. Right. Spire, whatever we do, has to be in that mission. Unfortunately, the repairs in this sector are not brilliant, has to be honest. We will move in the Space Marines, and we will consider. Yeah, we have fleets and systems, so I don't have to worry about that particularly. Let's move you over to there as well. We have 2 battle plans now, which is good. Means we've got chances of disrupting or dealing with invasions, but we actually want them to try and invade. If I go one more turn, the urgency goes up. There's a chance we'll just get intercepted by Chaos as well. We can use a battle plan to urgency reduce as well. I'm not seeing anything we can do here. Vorgatorg is just that penal world again. No point in upgrading those. No point in upgrading those. Asteroid fields are good, but armor on the flagship's not the most urgent thing in the world. Can we afford to go up another urgency level, really, before we do this mission? Build up a few more resource points, get ourselves the potential to build a battle fleet next turn, versus the wait. We'll wait. What are they going to do? Hopefully come out of this area. Nope, they've added another ship, making that even more impenetrable. Alright, well, inactivity is causing them to become ambitious, but since we're there, we'll spend one turn upgrading that, reducing the cost of everything else, and passing the turn. And now we can only hit them with 2 fleets. So they've fully reinforced that X sector now. We can't do a darn thing about them. But Kima Lomas has now been upgraded as well, so that now is producing even more resource points. So 126 a turn. Let's see what we can do here. Let's add in a new ship onto this, because we can definitely add another Defiant if we wanted to. No, we can't, because I've just spent all my money, haven't I? Of course I have. Wait, one more turn? See what they do? What's the urgency level? 4. They'll just build more ships, won't they? Darn Eldari. Darn Eldar. Come on, move. Well, if we lose the campaign, we'll know why. Darn Eldar. Alright. Let's give this a go. Silver Dawn versus the Unknown, which I believe is an Eldar fleet, but...
Admiral Spire, it is an honor to finally meet the hero of Schindelgeist. We have arrived at the rendezvous. Or should I say that most of us have. Almost a third of the fleet has yet to make contact.
A high tally. Do you know why?
It is impossible to be certain. The area is full of Auspex shadows and sensor clones.
Ideal conditions for ambush. We must remain vigilant.
Yes, indeed. So, I believe this is an escort missions, and these are typically horrible. Especially with who we're up against, if I've got this right. So, yeah. Let's advance.
Moving towards the warp point.
Understood. We are monitoring your progress.
They're moving too slow. If someone comes for them, they're done.
Right, well, let's speed up time. So as you can see, there are a bunch of sensor blips coming in. Most of them not relevant.
Course engaged.
But thankfully, we have them reasonably defended at this point.
We are picking up new signatures nearby.
We have them too, my lord. Bound to be trouble.
Well, no one ever said a naval life was uneventful. Stand to battle stations.
Ooh, we're under attack by... Yep. Where's our nearest scout? The scout's over there.
Your command. Signal identified. It's an Eldari vessel. Perfidious devils.
Eldari. What do they want with the Silver Dawn?
Admiral Spire, we need your assistance.
You have our assistance.
I know those markings.
Hitting an Eldar ship with torpedoes would be an achievement. Achievement we apparently managed. Ramming a... let's say ramming an Eldar ship with... they are made of paper. That is the one thing about Eldar cruisers and things. They are made of paper if you can hit them. That being said, we need to send off some interceptors here. Eldar have fired their own missiles back.
Your orders? Initiate emergency repairs.
You do not want to face Eldar one-on-one.
We serve.
God darn, they're skittering. Alright, got him.
Engaging.
We serve.
Not do much with you.
Setting course.
Alright, you've just begun your little jump attacks. That's fine. But
Targeting
actually, he's
enemy
right into
vessel.
our missile range.
Engaging engines.
Prepare for impact. Moving to position. New vector acknowledged.
Brace for impact. Ramming speed, please. We found a way of dealing with Eldar. Ram them.
Underway.
We do, of course, have to keep the escorts safe, but I'm certain there was a third ship. You two might as well
ready.
full out burn to try and help out. Actually, Place Marine don't need to.
Standard speed engaged.
Thankfully, we got some...
What do we have here? Admiral Spire. Many tides have turned since we fought together against the Despoiler.
Would that we had met in better circumstances. Out of regard for those days, I will allow you this opportunity to withdraw.
Impossible. The vessels you protect have sailed one of our craft worlds. They shall not escape.
The Silver Dawn attacked a craft world. No matter, I cannot allow you to harm them further.
Then your death will herald theirs, though it gives me no pleasure.
Target locked in.
Well, the good news with these escorts at least can fight back. I remember escort missions in the first game being really annoying because of that.
Aye, Admiral.
Well, let's get the radar on. We're not going to be hit by that plasma bomb. Plasma bomb's almost useless against the Eldar. And emphasize
Impossible, Admiral.
almost, but
For the Emperor. Your orders? Engaging target.
well, I say almost. They did let us do that. And we have attacks from two directions here. All right,
Give
you
us
need
purpose.
to move and move quickly. You need to move and move quickly.
Cruising speed set.
All right, they're skipping across the battlefield
We
still. We
serve.
still want to focus fire on this, though. Where we can. Mark them.
Ship ready.
Keep the focus coming in. Have we got more? No, there's the fighters. That's the damaged Eldar ship. Okay, that flagship's on fire at least, so that's something.
Target
Quickly deal with the
locked in.
escort if we can.
Where shall we strike?
And then we got you.
Heading
Actually, quick turn.
acknowledged.
We're still bracing for impact, so we can still have a go at something like
Coordinates
this.
acknowledged.
You might skip out of our way before we get the hit, though. Nope. That looks extremely good.
Acquiring new vector.
Oh, this would be a good hit if we manage this.
Execute high energy turn.
Missiles? Nope, we need to keep this. Need to keep this on here if we can. Oh, there's more of them.
We serve.
All right, help us with this. This is the thing we want. Yeah, I can't do too much to
Changing
force a ram
course.
here.
Understood.
Right, and they've skittered, but they took a lot of damage doing that.
We wait your command.
Very delicate bits of paper, these Eldar ships.
Your orders?
But if we can deal with all their flagships quickly, this is not actually going to be that much of a problem for us. Although
Ship ready.
our allied slash people we need to protect have run away from us a little bit.
Engaging. Aye, Admiral. For the Emperor.
Oh, darn it. Was that one of our... Ah! Alright. We'll load the quick save, which I think is just the battle again. So the first mission we actually have lost in this campaign at this point, which is a little annoying. We can do this though. The problem was, of course, because we were engaged with just keep advancing.
Admiral Spire, it is an honor to finally.
I'm going to have
meet
to
the
work out a
hero
way of dealing with that.
Shindelgeist. We have arrived at the rendezvous. Or should I say that most of us have. Almost a third of the fleet has yet to make contact.
A high tally. Do you know why?
It is impossible to be certain.
Ideal condition.
We are moving towards the warp point.
Understood. We are monitoring your progress.
They're moving too slow. If someone comes for them, they're done.
All power to engine.
Yeah, we are going to all head full. We're going to get a bit of
Cruising
distance
speed
on
set.
them, actually, with this.
We are picking up new signatures nearby.
We know they are going
We
to
have
come.
them too, my lord. Bound to be trouble.
Well, no one ever said a naval life was uneventful. Stand to battle stations.
Signal identified.
Okay.
It's an Eldari vessel. Perfidious devils.
You two can deal with these.
What do they want with the Silver Dawn?
Admiral Spire, we need your assistance.
Wait. I know those markings.
We wait your command. Brace for impact. Changing course. Coordinates acknowledged.
Yeah, we'll do the quick turn and the burn. Oh, and they knocked our engines out with that ship. Okay, well that's fine. They're dealing with us rather than dealing with them, so
Setting course.
let's keep going. This is not what you want to do against Eldar. Not typical tactics in the slightest.
We wait your command.
Repair and burn,
All
please.
ahead, full.
They can definitely outrange us, but I want to just see if we can
Cruising
manage
speed
that.
set.
Okay. Now we can go for you.
Targeting enemy vessel.
Turn. Repair,
Damage
please.
team, begin repairs
And
now.
unfortunately, we lost the engines.
Course engaged. Target locked in.
They're definitely going to outmaneuver before we get a chance to hit them. Although,
Engaging engines.
nicely done.
Your orders?
Yeah, focus fire on this for the moment.
What do we have here? Admiral Spire. Many tides have turned since we fought together against the Despoiler.
Would that we had met in better circumstances. Out of regard for those days, I will allow you this opportunity to withdraw.
Impossible. The vessels you protect assailed one of our craft worlds. They shall not escape.
The Silver Dawn attacked a craft world. No matter, I cannot allow you to harm them further.
Then your death will herald theirs, though it gives me no pleasure.
Nicely done. And standard
Cruising
maneuvering.
speed set.
Keep the
Engaging
fire on.
target.
Okay,
Heading
keep going.
acknowledged.
So, their ship looks to be in okay position, actually, has to be said. Another cruiser, though.
Ship ready.
Let's mark him.
Engaging.
Throw some shots up. And speed time on a bit. We know their battle cruise is about to arrive, so we want
Aye,
to
Admiral.
just see if we can skitter him off. We have.
Understood.
Alright, keep the skittering. No, that's going to be him, isn't it?
Engaging engines. Execute high energy turn.
Now, that is not one of ours,
Your
unfortunately. We can't order that to get out of the way. You, however, we can. Let's void shield to get you to move. Let's do that to get you to move,
Coordinates
hopefully skittering
acknowledged.
towards us.
Setting course.
Brace for
Brace for
impact, full
impact.
speed.
Course engaged.
I love their paper ships.
Underway.
Alright, Void Shield charge. Because if I can oddly distract with this is a perfect plan right now. Missiles, away. You managed to dodge, perfect. But that now means skitter.
Heading acknowledged.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. This is good ram attack.
For the Emperor. Course engaged. Ship
Yeah,
ready.
focus fire on that. We need to just be aware of this. Hopefully not lose too much as we go for this at the moment. Might as well thin some fighters out. At least keep you on the radar.
We serve.
But with our entire fleet basically surrounding them at this point, this should work quite nicely for us. Let's dump that there and there. See if we can at least skitter them.
We wait your command. Coordinates acknowledged.
No, no, no. Let's not go chasing.
Cruising
Standard speed.
Set. Ship ready.
I've got a few bombs out of them.
Talia, make preparations for war.
Confirmed. What about you? What are you planning?
Planning
Buy
to,
time to get clear.
yeah,
You
basically
have my thanks.
see if we can deal with these Eldar.
Initiate emergency repairs. Aye, Admiral.
Temporarily damaged. We
Understood.
can fix that though. Go in, throw a couple of missiles out, see if they can.
Setting course.
No, not quite.
Maximum burn.
Let's go for them. No, we dealt with them. Fine, don't worry about that then.
Engaging engines.
So it's now just dealing with the paper ships at this stage. Annihilators on them for the moment.
Course engaged.
Ow.
We wait your command. Coordinates
We
acknowledged.
know where the Eldar are at this stage. It's just a case of getting the radar up. There we go. Alright, that ship's got the most damage. We'll deal with that first. And let's put down a couple
Impossible,
of
Admiral.
long-range plasma bombs. If we try to skitter, that might even work out for us. You have not skittered fast enough. And you're probably the easier
Your
target
orders?
right now, so go for it.
Engaging target.
So clearly what we need to invest in is some Orc Brute ram ships. Good news though, we have at least managed to save them this time. So we'll speed up, see if we can catch the Eldar as they go. They take no damage from the asteroid fields
Setting
though,
course.
whereas our ships will. That being said though, they're all dead. Well, victory, but it did cost us a little bit there, unfortunately. Didn't lose any of our ships, so good going there. Unfortunately, we do have a few crew that need to be restocked, and obviously this needs to be repaired.
Successfully departed the region. You have done well.
I did my duty, my lord. Why was I not informed of their mission?
Need I remind you that there are some truths your rank denies you? It was not your concern.
My concern is that the Eldari proved themselves valuable allies in the past.
Treason!
Those too. as I'm sure you're
Treason!
aware.
Utter treason. Okay, we've been awarded quite a lot of resource points. Okay, and now you might have Auspex
The Agrippina
issues
sector
coming in.
lies before you, and the Stellar Fortress, Baleful Night. The battle station is lightly defended, and its destruction will halt the spread of heresy that so plagues this sector. See to it personally, Admiral. Bring Agrippina to justice. Drang out.
As you order, Admiral. Set course for the Ultor system.
One moment, Admiral.
Our orders are clear, Commodore. Or do you question the High Admiral's wisdom?
Always, but
I
carry
would
on.
suggest refining that wisdom, my lord. No sense striking until we're prepared. Defeat serves no one.
Okay, so we have a new sector that we can explore, the Agrippina system, which, as we can see, is Eldari, Chaos, and there's a green dot in there. So we're about to encounter some fun people. Well, I say fun people. Let's go and upgrade this because it makes sense to try and reduce the Chaos threat. So now there's only Eldar threat here. We do have to keep at least one fleet back in this sector. Unfortunately, I think there's going to have to be the Fist of Marishan, who is going to position... Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter where you position, but I'm going to position you here because that's the closest direction to move to somewhere that's useful. But honestly, I'm not sure what you can do if this fleet decides to come for you. Try and build a new fleet and realize that I only have a couple of ships to help out. We can, however, get that Adeptus Mechanicus fleet done, which might be a good idea coming up now. So, where is the connection point? If I remember rightly, it is down there. Okay. So we can definitely move this fleet in right now and see what we can find. So, let's head off. We do need to, of course, keep some ships in this sector. This sector is showing zeros, but that will go up as the urgency rises, and we might have to maneuver for some other fleets. So let's move you down.
The Forge World Agrippina itself would have fallen millennia ago, but for its formidable defenses, now bolstered by the Cadian diaspora. Even with Cadia lying in ruins, its scions stand firm beside Agrippina. And it is well that this is so, for the world's technological wonders have proven an irresistible lure to Chaos warpsmiths. The Agrippina sector is a linchpin in the Cadian Gate's defenses, a laboring manufactorum that feeds nearby worlds with weaponry and much-needed munitions. Wealth abounds within its borders, and it supplies the Astra Militarum with many of its finest regiments.
So, with that being done, I think we might leave that there. We'll see if we want to send a secondary fleet in a moment. So, we will, of course, go and grab this sector here. So, increase chaos threat by 1 in this sector unless one of your fleets is stationed in the system. We thankfully have that. We also have a civilized world, which will start producing some resource points. We have an agri world coming up, and as we can see there are a few more chaos fleets and a few more Eldar fleets that we're going to have to deal with. Although, it's worth noting that these are Drakari models, so we have the not quite Elder here. So, we do want to build that second fleet, so I think we should probably do that. And we're going to build it here. So, Adeptus Mechanicus, we have a Tyrant and a Defiant class. So, given the amount of points we have left, we are going to take the Tyrant. However, I think we're going to grab these ones from Agrippina itself, because it makes sense to have them defend it. Rad Tempest device. Okay, that seems fine. We'll take that. And one additional assault action. Seems good. Okay, so we have a cruiser, and we will also add in... Oh, what would be useful? I'm going to have an Auger Probe. Only because I'm not planning this fleet to have any major support here. We can, however... Oh, no, we can't. Oh, darn it. Well, a Tyrant already has a Nova Cannon, so... I think building another Nova Cannon seems like a good idea, although we might be low on resource points. We are slightly low on resource points, that's why we can't do that. So let's go with a... let's add an endurance and... Actually, we'll add 2 endurance class light cruisers to this fleet. So 422. Between the 2 of those, that should be good enough to start making some inroads. Obviously, we've got that Elder fleet to deal with first, then we can start moving down and dealing with those. This will require some additional support, so we will be sending in a 3rd fleet, most likely the one that's already there, but again, we shall definitely have to see on that. So currently, because we've built a new fleet, our income has reduced. But overall, yeah, this is going to bother me until we finally resolve this, though I have no idea whether we can even get close to resolving that anytime soon. Maybe building a massive fleet out of Cadia at some point going forward, but that's going to take some time. It's going to take some time, and also we don't have any ability to build any new ones for the time being. So, I'm going to call that a video for now. Next time, more of this. Until then.